You know, it's funny. I've been wanting to review a lot more of Transformers Prime, but just I don't know. Star Wars has been my love to review for toys right now. There will be more reviews for Transformers Prime toys and other Transformers, but this is definitely a satisfying Black Series toy, and it's not the reissue of the Phantom Menace Maul from you know the archive. It's not even the original version of the archive of the Phantom Menace Maul. No, no, this is just a new mold of the Phantom Menace Maul with a new head sculpt. Doesn't have the binoculars or the extra cape or the hood or anything like that. Basically, what you see is the entirety of this figure. But this is so good. It's one of them, because with me in toys, right? Robots, being Transformers and Gunpla, are my thing. Same with diecast. Diecast is my favorite thing too. Like, example, yeah, just a few of my diecast toys. But that doesn't mean I don't love action figure toys, right? Like Star Wars is one of my favorite, franchises alongside with Transformers, Gundam, Yu-Gi-Oh, shit like that. And the Black Series with action figures, because just the 6-inch action figure and 7-inch action figure shit as a whole, they all feel so samey. Which is why I like, TVC for the 3 3/4-inch figures a lot more than the Black Series, because they all feel different and unique. Even the ones that are the same molds and shit compared to the Black Series. But this Maul, it's so good. Like, it reminds me so much of my old Phantom Menace Maul I had back, I think it was Saga Legends? Because it was in a 4-pack, right? It was in a 4-pack with Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and a battle droid from the Phantom Menace 2. It was like, I think it was also 2010, 2011 maybe? Might have been 2009, because this was back when the Gearfried structure deck for Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds was still, a new kind of structure deck. Which is, very awesome and nostalgic. But yeah, This is kind of like that version of that toy of Maul I had when I was younger, but better. And I love this so much. This is probably my go-to Phantom Menace Maul toy in my collection, being my only Phantom Menace Maul toy in my collection. But I love this, man. And let's go ahead, because before we even look at the articulation and shit, let's look at that head sculpt. That is the Phantom Menace Maul. Damn. Okay, focus. Damn, look at that. That is beautiful. Look at that grin. Like, look at that snarling grin, man. Look at the tattoos. That is nice. And the top of the head, too. Yeah, dude, that is so fucking nice. I mean, yeah, the paint is not that crisp a little bit, but that is so nice. I love that so much. The details are just black robes for the rest. I would have liked if these was, just cloth, but they're soft rubber. I don't mind. Like, it's alright. I think my original, not my original, but I think the one I had when I was younger that I talked about had soft rubber too, unless it didn't. But either way, yeah, let's go ahead and, let's zoom you out, and then we're gonna look at the, we'll look at his lightsaber first. As you can see, it can split in half. But yeah. Yeah. The lightsaber can split in half, as you can see. It's very nice. I really like it a lot. And then, because it's the Black Series, the blades can just, pop off like that. So you could have Maul just like, okay. You could have him wielding it, without both blades ignited. Which, I mean, Maul did wield this for like a short moment on Tatooine without the blade ignited too. And yeah, that's very nice too. It's a long hilt, so it makes it a lot more easier, I guess, to, I don't know, hold with both hands. Or you could have him, of course, because it's the Phantom Menace. Even though Maul's saber staff was two different lightsabers just welded together. But you could have him, you know, like this. And so you can have him just like screwing around with Obi-Wan being, General Kenobi. Oh, General Kenobi. Oh, it's not General Kenobi because it's Padawan Kenobi. Kenobi! Oh. Yes, it's probably not intentional unless it is intentional, but you can have Maul sliced in fucking half. And I love that so much. They probably already made a Phantom Menace Obi-Wan. I know Black Series a few years back made a Qui-Gon. God, them need reissues or just new toys as a whole. Come on, Black Series. I would definitely love a Phantom Menace Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan to go along with this. But yeah, the articulation. Let's go ahead and just look at it now. Legs can go out like this. There are thigh cuts right there. Very nice. Ankle joints go out like that. Knees, they can do that. Well, the feet can do that. There's also, I think, yeah, there's articulation right there at the boots. Torso, you already see the torso articulation. It's very nice. Arms can do that. Lambent Seeker fell down. That's sick. That's sick, bruh. That's sick, bruh. Gloves, they can articulate like that. Head can articulate like that. If there's, well, we'll talk about what I would like for this figure. If it would have, you know, to come with, it would have been nice. But we'll talk about that whenever we go ahead and just talk about the figure a little more. But let's go ahead and put that on. And his Let's Sabah, you can just poke on right there, and boom, you got Maul. You got Maul right there. Kenobi. Obi-Wan! Oh, General Kenobi. But yeah, let's go ahead and do some side-by-sides. Whoop. So for a Phantom Menace side-by-side, here he is next to the TVC Quinlan Voss, which this toy, that toy, Hasbro really should reissue it. It's that good of a toy. Some clones, which, again, two TVC figures. A 6-inch figure next to TVC figures, but I mean, with some imagination, there can be some very good storytelling. Another Black Series figure being the Death Watch Mandalorian, and yeah, Maul. I mean, the Death Watch Mandalorian's definitely a little bit taller, but I mean, that's alright. That's alright. Maul's alright. Yo, it would be sick if we see basically the first version of the Clone Wars Maul that's not the Spider Maul. Like the one with like the chicken legs in Black Series. That would actually be fucking cool. We need a new version of that figure actually in TVC also. Because there's only like two versions of that design. One being like a comic version, and the Clone Wars one that was in that 3-pack with Mother Talzin and Armor Savage. Yeah, that design really needs a fucking update. And Deluxe Class Transformers Prime Soundwave. Overall, I really love this toy. Is it my favorite Black Series figure in my collection? Which there's not that many Black Series figures in my collection anyways. Probably, maybe, because I really love the Death Watch Mandalorian a lot too. And even though Scorch is not as fun as the Death Watch Mandalorian to play around with, I really do love Scorch a lot too. I even love Starkiller, but Starkiller just, that mold just doesn't feel as fun as what it should be. But Is there a few nitpicks with this toy that I wish there was? Oh yeah, just like a few different accessories. Like let's see. Kind of wish that this was cloth. That's not an accessory, but I wish that was cloth. Kind of wish there was an alternate head between the grinning head and just a smiling head. Because Maul did smile, I think, during the duel. If not, it would have been nice to have a smiling Darth Maul head too. And then, if not a smiling Darth Maul head with like the teeth showing, then just like a stern as fuck Darth Maul head. Then, just that's really it for accessories. Like really, that's it. Besides that, this is a very good toy, and I highly recommend it. It's definitely one of my favorite Star Wars figures out of all my Star Wars figures. It's not my number one favorite, but it's probably on the top 10. But yeah, if you all like this vid, like, comment, sub, all that jazz, and yeah, take it easy, folks.